96.7 KCAL rocks. It is your Thursday, and let's talk some sports with our guy, Pep. Pep, what's going on?
What is up, man? Let's get this cracking. Hey, Riverside's own Dusty Baker, now the manager of the Houston Astros, doing a great job for Houston. Remember, he was the guy that went into the Houston Astros organization to try to clean things up, right? After they got cheating. He was the adult in the room, well-respected baseball guy, and again, from the Inland Empire, from Riverside. But Dusty Baker, the manager of the Astros, has a decision on his hand because he saw with his own eyes last night Shohei Ohtani dominate the Houston Astros. 6 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, a couple hits, knocked in some runs, and now the big question is, will Dusty Baker let Shohei Ohtani start the All-Star game? Because Dusty Baker will be the American League manager on Tuesday at Dodger Stadium. Would you guys love to see Shohei Ohtani get the start?
I think everyone in the U.S. would like to see Shohei start, because let's not forget, nobody talks about the West Coast. The East Coast is talking about Shohei Ohtani, and the Angels are terrible. That's how good he is.
Now, with the baseball's format for the All-Star game, Shohei pitching, would he then be able to bat or no? Do they use the designated hitter in the All-Star game?
Right. They still use the designated hitter, but I mean,
so
when he comes out as a pitcher, though, then he is eligible. Just like in a game, like that's why I say go to an Angel game, because if you see him pitch, he could be done pitching, and then he can come up to bat. And if he does something, that's cool.
Would they do that in an All-Star game, you think?
Definitely, because it can't be done.
Yeah.
The only Babe Ruth in an All-Star game would be so cool if he did something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like all these, old rules that we thought applied to baseball, Shohei Ohtani just threw them out the window. Like he's rewriting like what you can and can't do right now. So, and here's the cool thing, 40. He got elected to the All-Star game as a pitcher and as the designated hitter. So he got in like twice. From the plate and on the mound. So I think they're going to give him a chance to do both. And what I'm really, really hoping, guys, is that we see Shohei Ohtani versus Clayton Kershaw, all West Coast flavor, Tuesday night, Dodger Stadium.
It would be very cool. And it is very fitting that Shohei is in on two positions, because he is like two players in one person, right?
And I think that, again, the All-Star game is more ceremonial, right? Like you want to see your favorite players. You want to see like big home runs and all that kind of stuff. I think if you're watching the All-Star game, especially just for TV ratings, I would want to see Shohei pitch, and I want to see Shohei hit as well. Like, I don't want to see him just do one. If I'm watching the All-Star game, I want to see him do both, and I want that Angels versus Dodgers, Kershaw versus Ohtani matchup in the All-Star game. Yeah, they might only go one inning, but still, I'd love to see those two guys on the mound to start the All-Star game. Again, because it's at Dodger Stadium, it would just mean the world to a lot of SoCal baseball fans.
And everyone else. It could happen.
And here's the other thing, too. I don't know if you guys caught this. Mike Trout has been having back spasms, did not play last night. He's supposed to be in the All-Star game, but man, Mike Trout playing at Dodger Stadium in the All-Star game, that's another thing we all want to see. And who knows, man, we're all kind of holding our breath right now. This guy, man, I hate to say it, but he seems to have something every single year, injury-wise.
The story of Mike Trout, man. Look what has happened to this guy. The Angels, unreal.
Can the Angels just get a break here? Come on.
Man. And remember how great they started the season. That seems like eons ago at this point of the baseball season. As we go to the midway point, as we go into the All-Star break come next week. And here's another thing, guys, about the All-Star game I wanted to ask you. So Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera, two of the best hitters in all of baseball history, are kind of just honorary picks, right, to go into the All-Star game, kind of like a big send-off, especially for Pujols, who is one of the greatest home run hitters of all time. Are you guys cool with this? Because I was trying to wrap my brain around this. Like, what would it mean, let's say, for example, the NBA? Let's say LeBron James is 40 years old. He's not what he used to be, but they want to parade him out there like one more time for the All-Star game because he deserves it. I guess when you look at it that way, like from an NBA perspective to Major League Baseball, giving these all-time greats who might not necessarily be an all-star this season, one last chance to go out there for the fans. What say you guys?
Yeah, because Albert Pujols is in the home run derby.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, normally that doesn't happen, but I mean, people would like to see it. This is his last hurrah, and baseball has that fun-loving thing. I think they can totally pull this off.
So I was going to say, yeah, instead of maybe making them an all-star, maybe you then, put them in the home run derby, or maybe you just make them part of the celebrity game or something like that, so they're a part of All-Star Weekend. but not necessarily taking the place of somebody who has had an all-star year this year. I get it; they've had a great career.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they're falling off, let's let the all-stars be the all-stars and have those guys who are like the career all-stars. Like, okay, have them be a part of it somehow, honorary coaches or managers or something.
I think that since he's one of the greatest home run hitters of all time, they'll just be like, it'll be cool for people to see him in the home run derby because essentially this is the last time we're going to see him. Right. So when they were like, we're adding Pujols to the home run derby, I was like, I think this is kind of cool.
Right.
Yeah, I think so too. I want to see him in it. And, again, it's a great send-off for, Albert Pujols. And, for me, I think it's more about the identity of the All-Star game. Are the guys there to win it? Like, remember, they used to say whoever won it, that league would have home field advantage in the World Series. So there was a lot on the line in the All-Star game. But now I think it's more for the fans. It's more ceremonial. And again, I couldn't see something like this in the NFL, like at the Pro Bowl, like Tom Brady going and saying, I'm going to play one more Pro Bowl for all my fans. Like, the NFL is just kind of different. But I think the Major League All-Star game and the NBA are more kind of, similar, more closely related. And I could see something like LeBron James running out one more time, maybe if he's not an all-star, kind of like the same as, Pujols and Cabrera in this case, going out there one more time for the fans. The fans want to see it. And again, it's more about their experience, and giving these all-time greats one last chance to be seen to a national audience, really.
Kind of a nice another little shot to the Angels, too, because Pujols absolutely robbed them.
Yeah. Are you talking about Dodgers legend Albert Pujols?
Yeah. That too.
Yeah. Hey, guys, and one more quick baseball note. If you are a Dodger fan, starting pitcher Andrew Heaney is going to make a rehab start for the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes on Saturday. So more help is on the way for the Dodgers starting pitching staff with Andrew Heaney getting a rehab start right here in the Inland Empire. And guys, if you wake up nice and early, and I know you guys do, you could crack open the old TV and watch the Open at the home of golf, St. Andrews, where it all started. And again, the big news here, as it always is, Tiger Woods is on the course giving it a go.
Yep, Tiger Woods is out there doing his thing.
So how many holes is this one? Because that's kind of his problem, right? As if it's a lot of holes and he has to walk more and more, that's when the back starts to kind of tighten up on it, right?
72 holes.
Yeah. Ooh, so that's a lot.
PGA Tour, he was making a little shot at the Live Golf Tournament. He was like 54 holes. That's not a real tournament. You got to do all 72.
But it seems like him with his back right now would maybe favor the 54 holes right now.
He claims that he's ready for it, so we're going to find out.
Let's see.
I've heard that he's done a bunch of rounds already, and it was always like, hey, don't get all these rounds.
Yeah.
Lower the miles.
Don't go too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, assuming he makes the cut, that would be 72 holes, right? If you make it all the way through Sunday. So we'll see how he holds up. And I know that's what a lot of folks say. A, they're going to be watching Tiger Woods, but B, they're also going to be like, again, the PGA guys against the Live Tour guys. And, what if a Live Tour guy actually wins the Open? Like, is everyone going to lose their mind and go nuts in a good or bad way? So I think there's a couple storylines here. But again, whenever Tiger Woods is on the course, especially at the home of golf, St. Andrews, there's going to be a lot of attention paid to it.
And then, Pep, before we let you get out of here, another notable there is John Daly. Let's not forget John Daly is over there. And they have a very big soft spot for John Daly because in 1992, when he broke through, he came out on the Open and totally kicked ass. And they fell in love with John Daly over there. So John Daly is a huge celebrity. It's Tiger. What is John Daly wearing? And he has his son out there caddying with him. And it's the Open.
One of the real quick football notes, too. NFL, the Sunday ticket rights are up for grabs. They're saying it could be upwards of like $300 billion, and the most likely currently, Apple to score that.
Now, Apple, I've been watching some of their baseball coverage. It's a very good coverage for it. It's very clean.
Other finalists are Disney or Amazon. So it seems like the NFL Sunday ticket rights are going to go to a streamer somewhere.
Holy billionaire battle.
Wait, so if it goes to Disney, does that mean ESPN, essentially? I wonder what that means.
Yeah, basically get it, yeah.
Wow, so the battle is on.
Oh, it's a brand new world out there. I don't even have Apple. I'm going to have to change up my game.
Or Apple, yeah.
We'll have to see what happens for sure. That is something to keep an eye on. Pep, tell me how to get your stuff.
Hey, keep an eye on Inland Sports. We are all over social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and we got the Inland Sports YouTube channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. We'd really appreciate it. That is Inland Sports.
Thanks, Pep.